The T app is an app that came out this year for women to dox men online. If you were doing really, really well, you would get a bunch of green flags, and in real life, you would get no lay. If you got a bunch of red flags on the app, you would get lay. And suddenly, everything gets leaked online. Everything. Every single picture of, well, I don't know if it's all of them, but it's enough that when you plot it out on a map, there's a lot of users there. A lot. Yeah. Faces, driver's licenses, ID, stuff that doesn't matter. I think it's common. I really do think it is common in the most morally superior. I don't think we should have an app that allows one gender to dox another gender just because they want something. Some people are looking for relationships and guys, and you're putting on a picture of a dude online, basically backlogging his partners. Do you know how fucked up that is? Completely understand, bro. I think every woman that got on this app is a menace to society. Can you imagine if the next nigga you went out on a date with did a fucking background check on you and found out who you slept with before then? You're a creep. You're a creep for doing that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, don't look up who people have been with, bro. That's nasty. I don't actually know what's going on with the Epstein files, but I'm just going to put up some stuff behind my head and then I'll put a few clips after this. It is important that we keep up the fire, okay? These files need to be released in their entirety. And the more we keep it alive, the more of a corner these files are, well, the more of a corner that the people behind the suppression of the files are forced into. If they give up a little bit, they can give it all up. But there has been some big stuff. I saw it on Asmin Gold's channel.
House subpoenas the Clintons. What? What the hell is this? The House Oversight Committee is compelling the following individuals to appear for depositions through issued subpoenas. Former Secretary Hillary Clinton. Former President Bill Clinton. Former U.S. Attorney Merrick Garland. Former FBI Director James... Bro. What?
News. House Oversight Chairman James Comer has just issued subpoenas in the Jeffrey Epstein case for the complete Epstein file and more for depositions from former officials.
In other news, Sydney Sweeney is super hot. I might need me some American Eagles. And I don't mean that in the whole, like, I'm gonna buy some American Eagles for my girl. No. If American Eagles has some baggy jeans, I'll buy those for myself because I'm trying to look that fucking sexy when I step. Also, in watching the ad the first time, because I just wanted to understand the entire context of it, and then 5 or 6 other more times, just because people are mad because she's hot, the hottest people in the world. Fun fact, guys, really work on how hot they are. Did everyone forget that Kim K was the baddest bitch on the planet for like 8 years straight? You have to work on that. Sydney Sweeney has to work on that. It's naive for people to think that Sydney Sweeney is just gifted with like how she looks. Sure, she's gifted. I won't deny that. However, it's what she's doing with those gifts. That's really what I think. Anyway, I don't like that people are out here throwing shade at this woman because she's making money off of being hot. She's not doing anything wrong. Go touch some grass, and then Go Touch Some Grass is an ad campaign to sell jeans to hot people, and it's working. You don't want those jeans because you think this is like oppressive to your beliefs. The jeans aren't for you.
Skills or talents?
I can roll my eyes in the back of my head. I can swim. I can fight. I can climb. I can run. I can work on cars. I can drive cars. I can drive stick, actually. I can kind of drive any kind of vehicle if you need. I can do splits. I can do back bends. If you just say it, I can kind of figure out how to do it.
Ending this one on a very, very nasty note. Lil Tay made an OnlyFans, $1 million in 24 hours. Now, this is bad, okay? The subscriptions were $500,000. This is what I want to zero in on. The messages are like $483,000 US. What are you saying to this child? Do you get a custom response? What do you get? Because they paid a lot of money to send those messages. So what do they get? They get something, surely. And if they do, nasty. If you enjoyed this edition, like, subscribe. And I'll see you again in 2 weeks when something even crazier happens on the internet. And I would like to remind you not to stay on it.